Insurrection? Oh my gosh. Okay. A cute little animal character, as there must always be with a game adaptation. Hello fellow anime geeks, and welcome to another 2021 Winter Anime First Impression on my journey to try every anime series that I can. As usual, to better organize my thoughts, I'm answering these 4 questions, and today I'm talking about Hortensia Saga. The email tags are action, adventure, magic, and fantasy, and all of those are correct. This is an action fantasy with that oh so familiar game adaptation awkwardness. Like in Shironeko Project, King's Raid, and heck even Magatsu Wahrheit, and probably many more game adaptations that I just haven't watched yet, there's some sort of magical monster, some sort of undead, and some sort of power struggle and civil unrest for our protagonist to fix. In this iteration, there's tension and war between 2 neighboring kingdoms, but when the red guys attack the blue guys' capital, they bring monsters in tow, and thereafter a whole bunch of legendary creatures begin to crop up and wreak havoc on Blue Guy's kingdom. There's witches, there's werewolves, there's undead, there's ogres and goblins, oh my! The Blue Kingdom doesn't immediately fall apart, but there are some covert operatives that are continually doling out the evil behind the scenes. But we follow 2 characters whose lives intersected on the night of the attack when both lost their fathers. One is the Princess of the Blue Kingdom, who's gone into hiding in this rural area, and the other is the Lord of said rural area, whose father died trying to protect her and get her to escape to safety. We end up though just watching them complete investigation quests, delivery quests, and everyone's favorite, fetch quests. In terms of originality, I thought that the main storyline was simplistic but pretty compelling. I mean, most of my reaction footage just looked like this. I didn't see any glaring deficiencies in the main storyline. I really appreciated that there was a valid reason for the princess to be hiding out while her brother is left in the capital. The characters are likable enough, all of them are trying to overcome these circumstances, and they got some really accomplished voice actors on board, so their dialogue hits correctly. Even though it's a bit awkward at times, because this is very obviously a game adaptation. There's exposition told through quest items that are found in plain sight, even though it doesn't make sense for those items to be there. There's suddenly a new party member, and he appears with accompanying sob stories so that you can connect to him. Cute talking animal companions, a big baddie who stops trying to kill you for just enough time for you to find a dying person to give you some vague information. Dungeon monsters who think that it must have been the wind, that annoying character who somehow missed that wall of baddies you had to fight to get into the dungeon to save them, and maid uniforms. So, is it worthwhile? Well, I don't think that this did as good a job as King's Raid in translating that game exposition into a narrative format, and the narrative itself wasn't as compelling or unique as in Magatsu Wahrheit from last season, which really surprised me when I found out that it was actually a game adaptation, and some of y'all may know I actually only stopped watching it because it was so dark and intense. That said, I think that you might like this anime if you are a fan of the game. Like I said, it's not a bad storyline, the actors, the voice actors, and the staff seem to be making it work, and I personally found the characters and the story to be compelling. I just think I'd rather play the game. And on that note, I'll catch you in the next video. How do they not notice a big thing right there? I like how they make everything very clear for us, red versus blue. How can you not tell us the princess? It's weird that she would be giving this exposition now and not the whole time that they've grown up together for the past 4 years. Okay, so we just watched a fetch quest.